When Oscar was born, he had a heart murmur, and the name of the heart murmur was called a musical heart.
Does. Ozzy. Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy. Ozzy's just one of a kind. No one's like us.
He's really funny and he's really kind and he gives the best advice and he's really dedicated.
He gets along with everyone. He's so excited about everything and makes everything seem fun.
He's just a playful, fun-loving, sincere, kind, good person.
He's special.
Music is like life to me, pretty much. Without music, my life would be like completely different. It would be boring. Everything would be boring without music.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Just as I was beginning chemotherapy, COVID-19 started.
COVID happened. Everything.
It felt like everything was going downhill.
I was going to chemotherapy and it would completely obliterate my immune system. So I couldn't risk being around anyone else except the nurses. The kids went to stay with their dad while I finished treatment, which stretched into months of being apart. And we had a lot of transition and a lot of grief and a lot of isolation.
I'm a very social person. I didn't have contact with anyone for a really long time. Kind of stopped playing guitar. I didn't have a lot of motivation. I didn't have a lot of the feelings I needed to want to do it. It really sucked because that would be the perfect time to play music is in quarantine.
So by the time they both came back to me, they were so sad. They were so sad. In that time of isolation and depression and extreme anxiety, Ozzy was in middle school and getting ready to go to high school. Freshman year, we moved next door to a really awesome family that really recommended MBM.
With an instant community as soon as I walked in. Welcoming, awesome. They were like, let's go, let's jam, let's do it. And I was like, what? And on the drive home, I was talking to my mom. I was like, that was so cool. Oh my goodness, I want to go back. These people are awesome. And then I just kept coming and coming back. Then next thing you know, I had a job here over the summer. Then I was on the news because of this place. Then I was on the radio.
What is unique and different about MDM is that while it doesn't say Amplify High School Therapeutic Music Program, that's not what is said. It is just like be in a band with your age mates. Ozzy left for MVM super irritable and just like teenage aggro, rough day, and was home 2 hours later and walked in the door just super chill, like he'd been meditating for hours. And he said, Mom, I have to tell you, we had the most incredible experience tonight.
I don't really know how to explain it. It was beautiful. Ingrid was having a really rough day, had a lot of feelings that they just needed to get out. So we went into the band room and they just laid down in the middle of the room with a microphone And then I just started playing something like mellow, and then everyone joined in, and it started with this like big jam circle of all this music, like that was so pretty. And Ingrid sat there and like talked about their feelings and sung about them and cried about them, and it was amazing, you know? You could see and hear and feel how that music translated through Ingrid and like Joanna's feelings, you know? I felt it. And I felt it for like, I still feel it now. Like weeks after, I felt like here, felt down to earth. I was like, this is real.
I had a whole little mental breakdown, but I was here, so it was okay. It really helped. There was a lot of things happening, like all happening at the same time, and I needed somewhere to get it out, and this is the place where I did that, release.
It felt very awesome. And then after that, me and V were on the drive home, we're like, whoa, that was bananas, that was so cool. And then we came home and our mom was just looking at us like, what happened? And we're like, something beautiful. But yeah, it was really awesome.
At rehearsal and practice for Amplify, they're not just, practicing how to play music together. More and more, these experiences that he's having in MBM, which are tying emotional processing to art, including pain, including grief, including things that might feel incredibly vulnerable to share. And the way he talks about those experiences as being the most profound musical experiences that he's been a part of. It's a special place.
Oscar definitely turned a corner when he came to My Voice Music.
Being a part of MBM has been revolutionary for Oscar. It's been a major game changer for him. There's a before and an after of who he sees himself to be, how he expresses himself, the confidence with which he moves through the world. And that has led to him having greater efficacy at school, having greater impact with all of the adults in his world. I feel like it's queuing him up to have more power in the decision-making of his path forward in life in general. Oscar is 16 years old, and in this time of young adulthood, and frankly, incredibly stressful time, there are so many options of what to do next with life that it's crushing. It's so overwhelming.
When I was diagnosed with ADHD, one of the many fun things that comes with it is decision paralysis. And it's a challenge. It makes making decisions harder, especially right now with like, do I want to go to college? Do I want to do trade school? Do I want to continue music? I didn't know what to do. I was kind of just drifting around, sick, tired, disconnected from community, just feeling alone. When I went to My Voice, it made me discover a lot more things about myself through music, and discovered things I love to do, and people I want to hang out with, and people I want to be in the community with, and the type of community I like to be in, and how being myself and expressing who I am just naturally attracts the people I want to be around me, I don't know what I would have done without My Voice music. Literally, it's been so impactful and life-changing.
I'm so grateful that he has found a home at MBM. I really am. MBM is helping Oscar to grow up